Why do Koreans have good skin? Or do we have such good skin? Because quite honestly, mine hasn't been that great. Voila, my skin has almost completely cleared up. There is one Korean skincare brand I do really feel like has the whole package. It is called... Hello everyone, I am back from my trip to the Americas. I've made it safely home, back to Seoul, back to my homeland, and my gosh, it is good to be back. Now, as you probably saw in my vlogs, I really enjoyed my time there, but some parts of it was really stressful and it was actually having an effect on my skin. I think it was just all the exhaustion and fatigue from the trip and planning, but my skin started breaking out as soon as I landed in LA. It was super dry there and my skin is naturally dry anyways. And also just, when you're traveling, you don't eat the best food. My diet was completely whack. I had jet lag, so I wasn't sleeping well, but thankfully, I had my little miracle with me, my skincare, and then as per usual, the questions spiraled into many more whys. Like, why does my skin break out as soon as I start to travel? What is it about being here or about the specific products that I use that calm my skin down? Because I don't know if any of you guys have noticed, but I get a lot of redness and irritation from my dry skin. And I think a lot of people have questions about Korean skincare as well. Now, I want to preface by saying I am not a skincare expert. This is not a beauty or skincare channel, but my most recent skin problems did make me want to get a little bit more proactive. And as we do on this channel, I wanted to sort of talk about and highlight the differences between the way Koreans take care of their skin here versus how maybe others do it in different countries that factor into the question of today. Why do Koreans have such good skin? Or do we have such good skin? Because quite honestly, mine hasn't been that great. Diet, I would say some major differences that I noticed almost right away as I went back to LA. Definitely while I was on my trip, as you saw, I ate a lot of greasy foods, a lot of sugar. So I knew my diet was not really helping out my skin while I was there. Now, if I were here with my family, I would be eating a lot of home-cooked foods, and traditional Korean dishes are much higher in vegetable intake, like our Korean banchans or side dishes, but also the way we cook our plant-based dishes, like the kinds of oil we use, which is plant-based oils like sesame oils, corn oil, rather than like butter or dairy-based oils. And having a fiber-rich, vegetable-rich diet has proven to be better for your skin. So kind of simple lesson, eat a healthy, diverse diet. But we don't really have time to do these things every day. We don't have time, like I don't cook for myself anymore. Things like water quality and environment. Like when I was in LA, I just couldn't control those things. And you can't just avoid a place because it gives you bad skin. Which is where the idea of skincare products come in, where we sort of refuel and recharge our skin with certain ingredients, which helps to either maintain or enhance our skin quality so that we don't always have to be worrying about exactly what we're eating, etc., etc. I think this is a good place to say that it is a myth that Koreans naturally just have good skin. Not all Koreans have good skin. We don't have some magical skin gene that makes us never break out. We do break out, but the biggest factor absolutely has to be the amount of effort that people put into their skincare routine. And what I think makes Korean skincare stand out in particular are the natural ingredients that they use that not only prevent irritation on the skin, but also have just been proven to do wonders on skin for generations. And these ingredients focus more on prevention so that it gets to the root of the problem rather than just treating the giant pimple that's already on your forehead. And if you already know a little bit about Korean beauty or beauty standards for both men and women, the focus is definitely on enhancing natural beauty. We don't really want to look like we're wearing a lot of heavy makeup. Generally, even when we do wear makeup, it's to kind of get that no makeup, bare face, glowing skin. The Korean beauty ideal is that very fresh, youthful, glowing look. We sort of want to look like we just woke up in a skincare commercial and splashed water on our face. We don't want a lot of cakey foundation or like super harsh contouring. To do that, we sort of need to have good skin as a basis. Now, while it'd be good to use these natural ingredients on a day-to-day basis, we don't really have time in the 21st century to be growing our own vegetable garden and picking out plants to put on our faces all the time. No, our modern idea of good skincare is super nice packaging, an overall sense that our skincare is actually doing something for our skin. We want to see change and we want to see it pretty quickly. And there is one Korean skincare brand I do really feel like has the whole package, and it's the brand that I've been using throughout my whole trip. It is called Numbuzin. They are marked by their signature numbers on each of their product lines. And if someone asks me, hey, what kind of toner do you use? I don't have to be like, today I am using the antioxidant, anti-aging power super cream, whatever. Like, no one's got time for that. I can just be like, oh, today I'm using the number 3 toner. Numbuzin really focuses on high quality ingredients. It sticks to sort of Korea's traditional roots of using natural ingredients that work for any kind of skin, but also has great effects. Even with Korean skincare, it can be really hard to find just one brand that works for you. There are over 20,000 skincare brands in Korea. And because I have combination skin where I have like an oily T-zone and dry cheeks everywhere else, I need sort of a wide range of products, which is why I end up buying up different products from different brands for each specific skincare need. But with Numbuzin, I have been using so many of their products and it's really helped to heal my skin from day one. I have been breaking out on my chin as well as my forehead and having dryness just all over. But since coming back and using these products consistently for 3 weeks, voila, my skin has almost completely cleared up. Like, it's gotten rid of these 2 pimples I had at the beginning of the trip. It's kept my nose from feeling less greasy, which almost never happens, even with like powder. This has just been my travel buddies, guys. But what do I say on this channel, guys? Don't just take my word for it. I am not the expert here. And Numbuzin has numbers to prove its quality. It was voted #1 best skincare brand of 2021 out of 3,000 other brands. I mean, that's a lot of competition. First place in Olive Young, which is the Korean Sephora. First in Q10, which is like the Japanese Amazon. Best skincare brand at Shopee, Taiwan. Oh, I'm so jealous you guys have Shopee. For those of you who don't know, Shopee is like the Southeast Asian shopping heaven. And I do think it's because of the efficiency of the products where they really pack in a lot of different kinds of ingredients that meet sort of all of your skincare needs at once. Many of their products have this sort of all-in-one effect. And here's another little myth buster, guys. Not all of us use 14 steps in our skincare. Trust me, no Korean has time for that unless you're like super rich and don't work. And so for all of you low maintenance, low effort skincare beginners, I use like the bare minimum. And it's hard to find an SPF based product that I like the texture of on my skin. I hate the feeling of most sunscreens, which is why I have been in love with this product, the #2 Goodbye Redness Derma Tone Up Cream with SPF 50. The name basically tells you exactly what it does. It reduces redness or the appearance of redness on your skin. It has derma ingredients to help prevent your skin from further redness or other irritants. And it creates a SPF makeup base for your next step like foundation. I'm actually just wearing the tone up cream right now. I've been using it on days when I don't want to use foundation, when I don't really want a full face heavy makeup look and I just kind of want my skin to look fresh. I'm only wearing like under eye concealer right now, and on my face is just the Goodbye Redness Derma Tone Up #2 cream. So it has like 4 properties in one. It's sunscreen, it's foundation, it's a makeup base. It has derma ingredients for further prevention. And the kind of trend right now in Korea is this like glowing, dewy, transparent skin that really doesn't look like you are wearing any makeup at all. So this is kind of the perfect product for that. And I will show you what it looks like. It starts out as like this green cream and you might be worried that it'll just stay green, but it actually has these little capsules that burst on your skin and it'll turn to match the color of your skin. It has a semi-matte finish, so it doesn't leave oily residue on your skin and it doesn't transfer onto my mask. This is just very basic color art theory, but green is the complementary color of red, so it's very good for color correction. And so just having an overall color corrector base on my skin keeps me from having to wear a lot of foundation at all. If you have a lot more redness on your skin, this will be really helpful as a makeup base under your foundation. The other green product that I've been loving is the #7 Mild Green Soothing Serum. And clearly I have a thing with this green because it just feels like everything it does is good for my face. I don't know why I always gravitate towards the green products. I just automatically associate green with doing a lot of good things for my skin, especially for redness and blemishes. And as the color suggests, it really does complement my #2 Tone Up Cream as it tackles skin irritation, redness, blemishes, as well as stress with a lot of calming and soothing effects. As I mentioned, my skin gets very red and dry, and the Tone Up of cream sort of does a good job of covering up the redness, but as we talked about, prevention is the key to getting to the root of the problem, and this is what helps keep my skin from getting more redness or breakouts or other stress-induced skin irritations. And normally most serums are a watery texture, but this one is more of a thicker gel-like texture, so it actually keeps my skin from drying out. It preps my skin, gets it moisturized and ready for the next step, which is the cream. And most serums targeted towards calming has maybe like 1 or 2 specific ingredients. Guess how many this uses? 29 ingredients. I mean, that is a lot of ingredients in one product. And I love the refreshing coolness of serums, especially these gel-like ones that are really cold on the skin. It feels so good on the dryness and just the heat. Definitely in a drier climate with less humidity, you want one of these to keep your skin protected and ready for other creams that can be a little more drying. So it's a step number 2 after your toner and before your moisturizer. And it leaves sort of a dewy barrier between the 2 steps in the process. And it can feel like an extra step, but it's actually really important because most toners can be really drying. Now, remember when I said that my skin broke out in Korea only when I was under a lot of stress? Well, when we're stressed, our skin's immune system drops, causing our skin barrier to collapse, which can lead to redness, irritation, or even stinging. So when we're stressed, we need a lot of gentle ingredients to help alleviate our skin. And one of the magical 29 ingredients in the serum is the noni fruit. Say that again with me. Noni, which is a superfruit. Remember that word? We all love that word. Antioxidants. What was that thing that we used to always put in our acai berries? The superfruit. Well, the noni fruit is one of them, if you've never heard of it. It is native to Polynesia, Tahiti, Fiji, Hawaii. I really hope I said all those right. And yes, as a superfruit, it has tons of antioxidants and vitamins. Plus, it gives you a collagen boost. But honestly, even besides the noni fruit, you can see pretty much all of the soothing anti-redness ingredients in this serum. And all of these are natural ingredients, so I know that it won't be harsh on my sensitive skin, but it'll still be effective. So, if you want to up your skincare game, skincare routine, or if you just want to check out for yourself if Korean skincare is really worth the hype, I think it is. Lucky for you, Numbers-in is available worldwide through Shopee or Amazon, and I've left links down below to each source depending on where you're located so that you can try these products anywhere in the world. I know sometimes it's a hassle to get hands on Korean products. This one does offer worldwide shipping through a lot of different venues, so I encourage you to try it. Thank you so much for watching, and I wish you the best of luck on your skincare journey. May it be magical, and I will see you very soon.